Good afternoon, everybody. It's my honor and privilege to invite you all to come together as one as we proudly recognize and thank the contributions of those from Cabo Verde, the residents, and the business owners here in the city of Brockton. Let's give everybody a round of applause if we could. At this time, I'd like to recognize some of the elected officials. I know the school committee vice chair Tony Rodriguez is here. Thank you for being here, Mr. Vice Chair. Tim Sullivan is here from Ward 7 School Committee. Thank you, Tim, for being here. The former mayor and current council at large and current council president Moises Rodriguez is here as well. I don't know if I missed anybody else. What did I miss? Oh, if I missed you, an elected official, please raise your hand. That's like the kiss of death if you miss someone, right? But I just want to, first of all, also thank my office, my Chief of Staff, Sidney Merrow. I want to thank Jasmine and Celia, Alicia. I want to thank Courtney. Kevin's manning the phones in there. But when I became mayor, oh, I'm sorry, Kevin's over there. And Joe. Kevin and Joe are hiding back there. But when I became mayor, I made a pledge to always recognize the diversity, the wonderful diversity that makes Brockton so special. We have so many different people from around the world, and so we do a lot of flag raisings on a regular basis. We'll do one tomorrow for Peru. But the Cabo Verdean residents and business owners, I had the honor and privilege to go to Cabo Verde in December of 2023. Sydney was with me, Troy Clarkson, the CFO, was with me, and we were there for 8 days with Bridgewater State University due to the fact that Bridgewater State and the University of Cabo Verde has a relationship of 25 years. And when I ran for mayor, when I was reelected, I always had wonderful, and I have always had wonderful support from those that have made Brockton either their home or their place of business. Now, just literally a couple weeks ago, and I want to thank the Cape Verdean Association again through Moses and the team that worked there. Just a few weeks ago, we had the honor and privilege to meet with the university president who came over here and sat upstairs with us. And at that time, I asked him if there was anything that the city of Brockton could do to help those that are still on the islands. And he said, could you please send some books? We want to create a library. We want English written books. And so we did a book drive here. And thanks to the generosity of many of you in this room and those beyond, we sent over 1,000 books back to the University of Cabo Verde for their library. I want to thank Atlantic Shipping. That has just been wonderful. As you recall, we sent a fire truck to Praia, again with Atlantic Shipping helping us. We've sent a lot of different supplies over the years, over the last 5 years since I've been mayor. We had the honor and privilege on July 3rd to host, and again I want to thank the council president, to host a new U.S. ambassador to Cabo Verde, and she came here, and Jeff Daigle had served for many years as the ambassador, and he was the ambassador when we went over for that wonderful, wonderful trip and the visit, and unfortunately we weren't able to get to anywhere but Praia. But when Ambassador Daigle came, I asked him the same thing. What is it that we can do in Brockton that's going to help those here or those coming to the City of Champions? And he said, create a resource, either an office or a person that's going to be the Director of Immigration Services, because we know about 3 to 4 to 5 years ahead of time when folks are going to be coming to Brockton. Or New Bedford, or New Jersey, or he just went on and on. But Brockton was number one. And so, Courtney Henderson, please raise your hand, Courtney. Courtney is that person. And so, it's an honor and privilege to be here today. And some people have said, well, why are you raising the flag today? And we usually do it outside, and the wonderful folks will march from the association. It's a parade, and if you have missed it, enjoy it, because the parade is phenomenal. We usually do it on the Saturday, and then the festival again it's this Sunday at 2 at the Ardone School. Please be there. It's going to be a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day of festivities. But unfortunately, because of the construction going on and safety, we have to do all our flag raisings inside right now. Next year, we will be back outside. But I want to just, first of all, thank you all for being here. This is the best attended flag raising we've had since we've done it inside. But I do also want to acknowledge, and I will be inviting up to the podium real soon, both Moses and Tony. But I also just want to thank not just the business owners, you know, the wonderful people that come to work each and every day to better Brockton. And not everybody that either works at the association or volunteers at the association, but we have people in the city of Brockton. I mean, Joe Miranda is a good example. He protects and serves in the police department. I mean, we have so many people from Cape Verdean ancestry that are making an indelible mark on the city of Brockton. And that's what makes Brockton Brockton. And that's true. It really is. We have had the privilege to speak to the President and the First Lady. Again, they jokingly called Brockton, as many of you have said, the 11th island. And it's endearing to their heart. I mean, it was clear when we were over there. And one thing that I was able to do is I signed 2 sister city agreements, twinning agreements, with Mosteros and São Felipe. And again, people have said, well, why did you do 2? Well, the late Mayor Bill Carpenter Mayor Carpenter had committed to do one. And I wanted to honor Bill's memory and his promise. And so we have 2 right now that are thriving. We also are creating continued engagement, not just in Pryor, but beyond all the islands, where we will be going back again next year for the big anniversary, the 50th anniversary of the nation. And I know Bridgewater State, I was just invited the other day. I know everybody's excited. Everybody's excited. I mean, Mike Morris over there has been working for the city of Brockton for over 2 decades, and his wedding and honeymoon were in Cabo Verde. So, Mike, you can go back next year too, right, for the big 50th. But before I have the council president up and the vice chair, I would just like, those that don't know about Cabo Verde, I'd just like to give a little bit of facts that I always do for flag raisings. Again, Cabo Verde comprises 10 islands, 9 of which are inhabited. It is located off the coast of West Africa, about 375 miles to Senegal. The population of Cabo Verde is approximately 430,000. It is estimated 1 million Cape Verdeans live abroad, mostly in the United States, but also in Western Europe and also in Africa. In the year 1460, Portuguese landed on the uninhabited islands and created a slave trade post between Africa and what was then called the New World. But as I just said, in 1975, the islands became an independent nation and a republic. So again, the 50th anniversary, the proud 50th anniversary, is next year. Massachusetts has the highest Cape Verdean population in the entire United States of America, with more than 55,000 living here in the Commonwealth, and over 12,000 living within the confines of the city of Champions. Strong ties between the city of Brockton and the islands are essential. We not only want Brocktonians from Cabo Verde to thrive in the city of Champions, we also want their families, friends, and local communities back in the home country to also thrive. And it's a healthy, stable Cabo Verde with opportunity for quality education, healthcare, and that was the First Lady's mantra to us when we were there. She wanted women's health to be a priority. And jobs that can only benefit Brockton and the residents, but also those throughout the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and the country of the United States of America. Again, our sister cities, as I said, symbolize our commitment to building true, long-lasting partnerships that will support citizens within the municipalities, but also foster long-term collaboration. And again, as long as I'm mayor, we will continue to build upon those relationships, because we're better together and we need to continue to work together through collaboration. The main produce and economics and culture, of course, are some of the produce of banana and corns, beans, sugarcane, coffee, and it's unbelievable coffee because I had quite a few, but also some fruits and vegetables. Now, when I was over there, I stayed away from the grog, but many of my friends were drinking grog at the time. Cape Verdean folks are extremely generous, also extremely religious. I happen to be a practicing Roman Catholic myself, and the Tri-Parish is better off, especially St. Edith Stein, with a wonderful religious Cape Verdean community. I know Moses is there on a regular basis. So today, I thank you for joining us. I welcome you here. This is your home. And at this time, before the official proclamation is read, I would like my dear friend, former council, well, not former mayor, and now current council president, Moises Rodriguez.
Thank you, Mayor. Yeah, the green is the Irish in me because I'm actually Rodriguez. So, but I just want to thank everybody that's here today. I want to thank the staff of the association that are here. I think we locked the place up, so people are probably up in arms up there, but they had to come because this is an important day for them all. We also have quite a few people from the board of directors of the association and as well as our friends here at City Hall. This is the 30th year that we're doing this flag raiser here at City Hall. It started back in 1994. I had a lot more hair, a lot thinner, but because we felt that it was important for us to let the community in general know the wonderful people that call themselves Cape Verdean here in the city of Brockton. And I think we have some bumps and bruises as we go along, but overall, you got to be pretty proud of the fact that Cape Verdeans call the city home. I think we've made Brockton a better city by being here through our hard work and citizenship. We've embraced the American culture and call it one of our own. I don't call myself actually Cape Verdean until you start digging into me. I consider myself an American. Not just because I wore the uniform in the U.S. Navy in a sense, but I consider myself an American of Cape Verdean descent, you know, because it's important for people to know that we're not here on a temporary basis. We have no plans of going back. We do go back from time to time, and some of us enjoy that grog. You know, it's not as bad as it. And think about grog, you know, if you ran out of gas and you have a bottle in the back, you can pour in your gas tank, it will start your car right up. So, but so your car can drink and you can drink, everybody can drink and be happy about it. But that's how we are as people. We are a people that believe in families. We are a people that believe in the larger the family, the better it is. The larger the stomach, the healthier you are as well. And I don't know if that actually applies all that much to some of us. But I just want to, you know, to sincerely thank you, Mr. Mayor, for, you know, doing this as well, and thank the folks from City Hall that, you know, left their offices to come down here and enjoyed this. We actually have Lucinia, who's here, who once you start raising the flag, she'll sing the anthem of Cape Verde, and then we'll repeat this all over again at the festival. That I invite you all to come. Last year, according to some folks that are there, we had, you know, anywhere between 5,000 to 6,000, 7,000 people there. So this year being the 30th anniversary, we've got a lot more things going on, a lot more participation. So I hope to see you all there. Tony was there last year. He got a little tipsy. I don't know where he got that stuff from, but hopefully it's the growth. Hopefully this year we'll keep him in mind. I know Joe is off this weekend, so Joe, your responsibility is to keep an eye on Tony to make sure that he stays off the grove. That's your responsibility. So again, thank you all for coming. Thank you all for embracing our community, our culture. We're proud of the fact that we are Brocktonians. And as the mayor said, we are much, much better together. Thank you much.
So at this time, I would love to have the current vice chair of the Brockton School Committee, Mr. Tony Rodriguez, to the podium, please.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you for everyone that's here in attendance to raise this beautiful flag of our country. Even though I was born here, I was the first in my family that was born in the U.S. And for those of us that's been here for quite some time, our population was very small. With the Cape Verdean community, and it's, you know, at some times we were considered that we were Hispanic, but we all come from that descent. But it's an honor. It gives me pride to, you know, call myself Cape Verdean. Just to see the strides that we've taken in this city, from being involved in city government to Moses, to David, to Maria, to myself, and a Claudio that's getting involved in city government to support our Cape Verdean communities, and also our police officers, firefighters. It's across the board in the city that we haven't seen, you know, when I was growing up, and seeing it being involved with other cultures as well. But we just stand united and, you know, do the best that we can, and, you know, make our country back home very proud of us, and always walk with that pride of, you know, being Cape Verdean. So, and a lot of us, you know, from other, you know, visiting other states, like, what is Cape Verde? You know, I usually say, you know, Cape Verde is basically, I say, you know where Hawaii is to the United States? That's what Cape Verde is to Africa. So that's how I kind of relate to that. But thank you again for having us here. Thank you for everybody that, you know, supports the Cape Verdean community. Working together brings us together and make this a wonderful city that Brockton is. Thank you.
So when we were over again in December 2023, we were able to meet 3 presidents. Of course, the current president, President Neves, and we met the former president, President Fonseca, and then President Pedro Piche, who was a true hero. I mean, he was a guerrilla fighter, and he expressed all that to us. So to be able to go to a country and meet 3 presidents was just awe-inspiring. And so in my office, I mentioned everybody. Alicia and Sydney are both proud Cape Verdean descent, and I thank them each and every day when we have people come in and need to speak Creole. Alicia jumps up. And that's what it's about, right? To be able to always help people. That's why we serve, right? That's why the association exists. That's why people put their name on the ballot to run, and it's very difficult to do. But those that love the city of Brockton, and everybody in this room does, knows that Brockton's a special place. It's not always illustrated on the news as a special place, but we know deep down in our heart of hearts what a special community this is, and it's more special because of everybody in this room today. So I'm going to have the mayoral proclamation read, then we're going to hear a wonderful rendition of the national anthem as we do the flag raising. And this will be given to the Cape Verdean Association. It's an official, Moses, if you don't mind, official mayoral proclamation, whereas Brockton's, Joe and Mo, greatest strength is in our diverse populations, including residents and business owners from Cape Verde. And whereas the city of Brockton is proud to have many of the largest populations of people from Cape Verde and of Cape Verdean descent in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. And whereas in the spirit of friendship and collaboration, Cape Verde and Brockton have forged a strong and lasting partnership that includes 2 sister city relationships, whereas Mayor Sullivan and Cape Verdean President Jose Maria Neves are fully committed to assisting Cape Verdean people living in Brockton and those within the islands of Cabo Verde to thrive and prosper. And whereas the city of Brockton has been greatly enriched by the customs and traditions of Cape Verdean residents and business owners brought here and have made an indelible mark on the city. And whereas it is appropriate to always promote awareness and understanding of cultural diversity in our society in order to strengthen the relationship between our multicultural populations. Now therefore, I, Robert F. Sullivan, as mayor of the city of Brockton, the city of champions, hereby proclaims July 25th in the year 2024 as Cape Verdean Heritage Day. And I respectfully urge all residents and business owners and visitors in our fine city to recognize this momentous occasion and all the wonderful contributions the Cape Verdean people have made to our community. Again, 2 o'clock on Sunday at the Unknown School. So on behalf of the city, I'd like to give this to Joe and the council president.
Well, I don't want to repeat everything that was already said. I'm the one who wrote Moses' speech and Tony's. I've been working very hard on that. But I just want to say thank you for everybody for showing up. As Moses and the mayor and Tony said, this is celebrating 30 years, so it's a big number for us. A lot of work has been done from the Cape Verdean Association and everybody who puts an effort for this day to be what it is today. 30 years ago, we had a small crowd, and Moses, said, last year we had close to 7,000 people. Just to show you that this organization is growing, and we have a lot more work to do. About 10 years ago, you come to City Hall, there was only one Cape Verdean speaking person that works here. Today, there's multi people that works here. That goes for the police department, the fire department, Board of Health. Anywhere you go, there's a Cape Verdean. We hope for that number to continue to increase, for the city to increase. and for the work. The work is never going to stop, so we're going to continue to be there. Thank you, guys.
Mr. Mayor, I forgot to let everybody know that normally we do this with the carnival or the parade to raise the flag, but this year we're going to do it a little different. So on the 3rd, not this Saturday, the following Saturday, we're going to come down and take down the flag that will be out on the pole. So we're doing it in reverse. So everybody's invited at 5 o'clock to join us as we march from the Cape Verdean Association down to City Hall to take down the flag. So you're all invited. And beautiful dancing and all that other stuff.
I was going to say Lucia. At this time, and I'm going to ask, do we have any children here today? I always love the children to put the flag up. We don't. I'm going to have any of the proud members of the association that would like to assist to put the flag up would be wonderful.
A senior citizen from...
Carla.
All three of you guys.
No, hold down. Hold down.
They start already?
Canta.
Canta, irmão, canta, meu irmão, que a liberdade é hino e o homem é a certeza. Com dignidade em terra semente, no pó da ilha nua, no despenhadeiro da vida a esperança é do tamanho do mar que nos abraça, sentinelas e ventos e mares perseverantes entre as estrelas e o Atlântico entoa o cântico da liberdade. Canta, irmão, canta, meu irmão, que a liberdade é hino e o homem a certeza.
That was absolutely. Let's give another round of applause. That was beautiful. Beautiful. So again, we truly thank all of you for joining us today. I know there's a lot of city employees here and school employees here, a lot of residents here, a lot of friends that I haven't seen in a while that are here today as well. And again, on Sunday at 2 o'clock at the Unknown Elementary School, please join us. It's going to be phenomenal. And I would like to conclude by just saying, God bless the city of Brockton, God bless the Commonwealth, God bless these United States, and God bless Cabo Verde. Thank you very much.